badges on it.
What's up, my peoples? How's it going? Hope y'all doing well, and hope y'all staying safe out there with this whole coronavirus going on. Well, today we got more big things for the Lexus. Today we will be installing a carbon fiber steering wheel, and yes, it's a square bottom, and I have had this part for a couple weeks, I don't know, maybe months. It's just been sitting there. I've been procrastinating on installing it for no apparent reason, just me being a procrastinator as always. But we will be installing that today, and we will be doing a little bit of some custom work to it. I'm gonna paint the pedal shifters. The guy that sold me the wheel did make some carbon fiber paddle shifters, but they're a tad bit expensive. Well, not so much, but I just didn't want to spend a lot more than I had to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint those the same color as my engine cover. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will leave a little thing right here so you guys can check that out, or I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to go ahead and check out how I painted that, because I will not be showing that in this video. But if you are curious and want to know, there's a video. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be installing today. And if you guys did not see my latest video of me installing my Braum seats on my Lexus, I definitely encourage you guys to do so, because wow, this came out so good, guys. I did install some harnesses and a harness bar, so all that is in my latest video. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out as well, I'll leave a little link down below so you guys can go ahead and watch it. But man, so steering wheel is next. Man, this interior is gonna be so good when I am done with it. And don't worry, guys, we will be getting rid of this wood grain. This just doesn't match with the car. It looks so weird. But we'll do that soon as well. But for now, let's focus on the steering wheel. So let's get it going. So here is the steering wheel that we will be installing today. I did purchase this from this guy on Instagram. He pretty much builds the steering wheels, and he also does all kinds of other carbon fiber custom work. So if you guys want to check out his work, or want to purchase a wheel off of him, I will leave a link to his Instagram down below. His name that he goes by is Zen Carbon Fiber, and I definitely encourage you guys to go check his page out. But here we have the goods. Oh, it's so good. I have not seen this in a while. It's just been sitting in the box in my garage. But wow, my oh my. I did go ahead and go get the red stitching, that way so I can match the seats, and I got this red strip. Well, this one was already, he already had this one in stock, so I got pretty lucky on that, because, well, this is pretty much all I wanted, and he had it in stock, and that was pretty much cool. So I didn't have to wait. So there is a lead time on it. I believe it's like a couple weeks or a month or so. But yeah, also it also had that little F Sport logo. It was already like that, so it's all good. But man, I'm so in love. And it did have the dimpled leather. You could also get this in different styles too. You can also get the carbon fiber, different styles, different color, and all of that. So I definitely encourage you guys to go check them out. I did get this for a really good price compared to all the other ones I've seen. I've seen these wheels go up to like $800 to $1,000, which is pretty crazy, and I was about to purchase one, and so I saw someone post his page, and I hit him up, and here we are. I did purchase this for like, I believe $500, which is $300 less that I had to spend. So same results, same work, same quality, and I didn't spend that much money. And yeah, and I have no regrets at all. Look at this beauty, guys. Oh, and it is a square bottom too. I've been wanting one of these for the longest, and I did not ever think I was ever gonna purchase one because they're so expensive. But I did it. I pulled the trigger. I said heck it, and I did it. So let's get this video going. The tools that are required for this install, or the ones that I use at least, are a 19mm socket, a T30 Torx bit, some small pliers, a ratchet of your choosing, and I just use my impacts since I have them. Might as well use them. So you will also need a Phillips of some sort, and I just use my screw gun with the Phillips bit. But these are pretty much just the tools that you will need. Guys, I'm so in love with my seats. They're so gorgeous. Wow. I'm also gonna get like some diamond floor mats that are red and black, so we could just flow with the interior. It's gonna look so great. I'm telling you guys, I'm loving this car so much. But enough of me talking. Let's get this install going, because that's what you guys are here for. I'm pretty sure you're not here just hearing me talk out. And if you are, then I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real homies right there. But first thing you're gonna want to do is, here, hold, let me go get a flashlight because there's no lighting in this garage. All right, guys, I'm back and I got a flashlight. As you can see, I got this little thing right here. It's pretty cool. But enough of that. So there are two little covers that are under the steering wheel. One is right here and one is right here under the cruise control right here. So you would pretty much want to get like a little pocket screwdriver and just pop it off. So just place your screwdriver on one of the openings right here and just pop it off carefully. Try to not break anything. Also, make sure your steering wheel is as straight as can be. After you guys have popped off those two covers, you expose the bolt that you need to take off, which is right here. It is a T30. It's a Torx bit. So, and it is a T30, and there's one on the other side as well, somewhere here. But yeah, so just take those two screws off, and we will return. Also, guys, wheel straight. I forgot to mention, disconnect the negative battery terminal before you disconnect any airbags. So pretty much just go under the hood over here and disconnect this battery terminal right here. It is a 10mm. Your negative battery terminal and get those two Torx bit bolts out. They won't come off all the way. There's like some clips holding it, so don't worry. You can just leave them in there and you won't lose them. After that, you can pretty much just open this up, and that is your airbag right there. And we disconnected the negative battery terminal, so this won't go boom right in your face. So let me get in there and show you guys what's next. Alright, so once you guys pop off your airbag a little bit, there are two connectors that you are going to want to disconnect, which are these. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see. Which are these two right here. I believe those are for the volume controls and stuff. But just disconnect those, and then on the airbag itself, there's two of these connectors. So how you disconnect these is there's these little tabs. Now you just pry up, and so that's pretty much how you disconnect them. Pretty much just pop those tabs up, and then just pop it off carefully. Just carefully do so. This one's being a little bit. Oh yeah, there you go. And there's this little negative terminal. Just take it off. I had my GoPro mounted on my head, but it decided to die. So we're gonna proceed with my camera in hand. So once you're here, you can pretty much just take this middle bolt nut off, and after that, pretty much the steering wheel will just come right off. I just zipped the nut off with my impact. It was a 19 millimeter bolt. I mean bolt, a nut. And after that, you can pretty much just pop off your steering wheel. So here's the old steering wheel, and here's the new steering wheel. What a big difference, honestly. So pretty much next, all you want to do is transfer all of your buttons and cruise control and paddle shifters, and they're just hold it on by a bunch of screws, so it shouldn't be too hard. But let's start by taking off the controls. So for the controls, is just one bolt right here, one bolt right here, and then you just pop it off. It just has these two little tabs that go into the steering wheel right there. So once you get these, they're pretty much loose, but you need to unclip this little tab connector thing on the back of the wheel. So let me go ahead and just turn this over. So this little tab that's holding this connector, you can pretty much just pinch it with some meter nose pliers and just press it down. There you go. And then while you're back here, disconnect the two paddle shifters right here. So it's just like this little clip holding it. So just press it down and then pull it. And remember to put them back how they were. So this one's white and this one's blue. They are also labeled right and left, so no confusion there. Once you do all of that, you can pretty much grab this and take it out pretty much, and there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the cruise control thing first. Looking pretty plain. So next thing you want to do, we're going to take off our paddle shifters, which is pretty much just two screws on each side. So we got our paddle shifters out. Next thing we're going to want to do is take off this back piece, plastic, and it's pretty much just a couple of screws. Looks like it's just two of them. So just those two right there. It was just those two screws, and it's clipped in a little bit over here. So you just pull these little tabs out and it should just unclip. So now we're gonna reinstall this first to our new steering wheel. So this is where we're at now. So I installed the plastic cover piece, which you pretty much saw how it's off. So pretty much just do vice versa to put it back on. Also put the cruise control back on. So now we're gonna put those back on. Here we are with the naked wheel now. And here we are with this beautiful wheel. It is almost good to go. I just need to put the paddle shifters back on, but I will not be doing that yet because like I said, I do want to paint these first before I put them on. So quick little setback. But yeah, here's pretty much everything as it was over there. Alright, so once you guys get your paddle shifters back on, which should be the same way opposite of how you took them off, so it shouldn't be that hard. You can finally place the wheel back on the car, make sure it's straight as how it was when you got it out. And as you can see right here, my painted paddle shifters. Try to get a better view. So this is the color that I painted my paddle shifters, guys. I'm just trying to hold the camera to a good view so you could see it. It looks pretty cool. I love how it came out. I did also paint the logo from the airbag, but that did not come out so pretty. You guys will see right now. I mean, it looks good from far, but far from good. But once you guys got your wheel on, you could reinstall your 19mm bolt nut back onto the stud here, and make sure you tighten that really good, real snug, really tight, until you're comfortable with it. I cannot find a torque spec on this, guys, so just tighten it as tight as can be with your ratchet or impact or whatever you may have. But yeah, after this, you pretty much just want to grab your airbag, reconnect your connectors, and make sure these tabs that you popped out are all the way in, because if they're not, you will get an airbag code for it, which is nothing new for me since I installed my aftermarket seats. I have airbag light. But yeah, guys, make sure those tabs are fully in before you put the horn back on. Also, make sure you put them in the right colors: orange, black to black, and don't forget to connect your little terminal right here. So after you get both of your connections for the airbag connected and that terminal connected, you are able to place this back on. After you place this back on into place, you could reinstall your two Torx bits down here and tighten them until they're right, tidy, and snug. And then after that, pretty much put your covers on, and you have successfully installed your carbon fiber steering wheel. This is what I was talking about, is that I kind of messed it up. It did not paint so good, and it had all this adhesive still left from the tape. I don't know what happened. It was just a total mess. It looks pretty gross, but you know, it's all good. I really love how the paddle shifters came out though. Just look at that. Look at that sparkle. Whoo, so good. And if you guys want to know how I painted these, you will have my video in the link below on how I painted this color. It's not the paddle shifters themselves, but it's my strut bar and my engine. So there it is, guys. That is how you successfully install a carbon fiber steering wheel on your Lexus IS. Do not forget to reconnect your battery terminal back in your battery, and you should be good to go after this. It came out so good. I am really loving it. I'm loving how my interior is coming out. Now I can't wait to wrap those panels, so stay tuned for that video. So there you have it. That is how you install a carbon fiber steering wheel, or any kind of steering wheel, on your Lexus IS, 2IS to be exact. But that's pretty much how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked how it turned out. And if you guys ever want to do this to your IS, I will leave a link down below on where I purchased it. He also does all kinds of carbon fiber custom work and stuff. If you want to go check out his page. Also does all kinds of models and vehicles too, not just Lexus. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys stay safe out there, and hope you guys stay tuned for what's to come with this car. Thanks, guys. Also, guys, stay progressing out there. All right.